I'm Torald. I'm Johnny Watt. I'm Jericho. We're Braves, and we're here with Rob from Front Row Live.
So those that are not familiar with this project, how did this project really initiate for you guys?
Braves started a couple years ago, at least for Jericho and I, as a happy accident. We met Johnny Watt on a writing session for another pop artist, and we fell in love with each other. And Johnny had an idea for our voices, and it was an idea we could only say yes to. And we started on this enamored, kind of addictive path together, where for no apparent reason we just started making songs. We just started using our voices, chopping them up, playing with them, and we just couldn't wait for the next Braves session. So Braves was born out of a thirst to keep doing what we were doing, and it was an afterthought to formalize it and make it a project. And as we did, gain some interest, and the rest has been a young, early history.
As you guys have been releasing music, the songs so far, they've been helping raise awareness to certain organizations. Is that a thought that you guys had in mind from day one, or is that something that you guys have been considering as Braves is continuing?
Well, we've always loved writing about things that are important to us, and we got involved with someone writing song. We got involved with someone creating a movie about the new Ivory crisis, and we would just simply ask, can you write a song for this film? We're like, well, we're going to write a song from the perspective of the baby elephant, and it worked. And anytime you can take music and fuse it with a cause that you care about, music just has that power. Of course, we are always open to doing that. So we just look for things that we give a shit about, connect our music to it.
Do you guys really look at these kind of things first before you start working on music, or you guys are working on music sometimes as well, and it so happens that it fits perfectly with this situation as well?
We often let the cause or our interest lead us there. So for this elephant documentary, we wrote the song from the perspective of a baby elephant named Charlie, and so we come we come from context first.
You guys have released 3 EPs already, working on the full length. As you guys have been releasing music, how do you guys feel your writing process and your creative process has been maturing?
Well, we've just become like three muscles that work together. Like we feel like we finally lean on each other and our strengths, and we share a passion to be ready to write about anything. Life is just this big narrative. Life is just this excuse to tell stories. Music being that excuse as well. So, and we have 2 voices, so we get to play with characters, and we're not married to having to tell only our story. Tell a story of just being alive, what it feels like to be alive from anyone's perspective. So we just feel free and ready to take risks. And we love, and we're also love developing other voices and having people collaborate with us and find stories and voices for them. So we're just really storytellers. Right.
I'm glad you mentioned collaborating with other people, just because you guys have this vision since day one. So obviously you want to keep this vision alive. So when you guys go into the studio working on, for example, the upcoming album, did you guys work on it together, aside from collaborations, but did you guys do it by yourselves as well, or did you guys also have a producer step in and help you guys out?
I do all the production. We have written with some other writers, but yeah, it's usually me. It's always me who does the finishing. Yeah.
So tell me a little more about this upcoming debut EP, or I'm sorry, debut album. How different is it from the EPs that you guys have released so far?
It's a pretty natural continuation. We kind of had a plan from the beginning to release our most kind of obscure works, and then slowly kind of step into the more traditional songwriting and pop form. And so this is a continuation off of EP3, It actually features a few songs off of EP3. And so, yeah, it's basically just, 12 songs of more developed songwriting.
Right. Yeah.
And you guys are with Rostrum Records. Why was this label the perfect fit for you guys?
Rostrum just felt like our tribe. They immediately responded when we put some music out first. And we put out a music video called Dust, which is pretty controversial. Johnny Watt is the creative director and the music director of all of those videos as well, as the producer of the music. And they responded to what we'd done, and they came up to our studio, and it just felt like a fit, and immediately felt like home. And you can't buy that. You can end up on a label and still feel like you're lost at sea. We just felt immediately home and immediately supported to fulfill a vision that we have.
Yeah, and it's funny because that's all I keep hearing about all the Rostrum artists. That it feels like family, not like a business. So that's cool that they keep that with every single artist. Now you did mention music videos, and you guys are also as involved in the music videos. But how different is the creative process to the music videos for you guys?
Usually, it's very different because it's more or less, to this point, it's been, whereas writing the music is a team effort, the videos have come from me, where I'll go for a hike and receive a vision and share it with the guys, and then we'll tweak it a little bit from there, and then I'll go and shoot it and direct it.
Your most recent music video was with Stephanie Beatriz from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. What was it? Why did you guys choose to have her in the video, and what was it like working with her?
I chose to have Stephanie in the video because we were dating at the time, and I needed a female lead, and so I asked her, and she said yes, and she was amazing to work with, incredibly talented. If you've seen the video, you see the emotion that she puts into it, and she did that on demand 10 times in a row in the middle of Santee Alley, and to be able to perform like that and block out the world in a live setting like that, it was nothing short of unbelievable.
That's crazy. Every video that you guys have released has been, it impacts everybody. I'm looking at the comments and everybody's just amazed of them as well. And I'm sure that's like a format you guys are trying to continue for the rest of, your discography, right?
Yeah, we're just getting started as a band, as a brand, as, putting our art into the world, and so who knows where we'll go, and we certainly, aren't going to put ourselves in a box, and so, I think that, basically, we are who we are, and so that is the art that we will create, but, things could change at any moment. Right.
So as the record is about to drop, I'm sure you guys are planning some shows. What does a Brave show look like? What can we expect at a Brave show?
Well, we have one upcoming for this album release. It'll be our first. It's going to be in a geodesic dome here in Los Angeles with the Vortex, and it's an experience. There's no stage audience as a priority. It's breaking the fourth wall and having everyone have an experience of not just the music but the environment together. We want to tell a story as an experience as well. So every little moment we want it to feel like Braves, from the music videos that start a conversation to the live show to the songs themselves. So to expect an experience, and we're not going to do the shows in normal places. We're going to look for always alternative spaces to catch people on in a different way than they expected, not the default audience-stage relationship. Right. We've all, been in different bands and played a lot of live music, and we all agree that we're kind of bored with the state of it. And so we want to do something that we would like to attend. And so that's something out of the box.
Right.
And it's so out of the box that it actually takes place in a sphere.